Welcome into Dayton Palm Field. Spring training ready to go. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Jake Schmidt.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner on the go again. In there for strike three. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. One down, runner at third. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Quan sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs. Line drive, base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Man at first, and now it's Luis Garcia. So now 3-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Mark Dozier. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's a ball.
Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
One down. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Caught him looking for the K.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's the third out. So they're able to work. And at the plate for the Dodgers, the man Thomas.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's the third. Into the outfield. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
The 0-1. That one ripped. Kowser going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Willie.
This is Willie Castro. Righty delivers, and that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So they're all loaded up, and the batter now, Kyle Tucker. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. This one popped up. Smith gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 2.
I'ma do me, that's all I know. We passing, I hope I can't stand my emotions. I'm trying to stay golden, I'm playing it open. I keep on my clothes, I can't stand when it's open. It's seeming like praying is a way to get focused. Making life better for family and friends. I know these losers can't stand when we win. I know a list of vultures trying to pick me open, but I'm sitting focused, trying to lift the culture, but I'm feeling hopeless. I've been rhyming for a minute, I've been grinding, trying to get it. Got a lot up on my mind, and I'm trying to make decisions. Hey, get up out my way, I ain't really trying to trouble you. Focus, trying to lift the culture, but I'm feeling hopeless. I've been rhyming, really matter how tall I grow, cause I'ma be me, that's all I know. Don't be talking reckless, disrespecting, yeah, that's all I know. I'm out here really repping, you be flexing, yeah, that's all I know. Hustle, gotta get it, can't forget it, yeah, that's all I know. I don't really care if you like what we do, I'ma do me, that's all I know.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ready now for the fifth inning. So up now for Chicago, Luis Garcia. Canning measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. So a man at first, and now the first baseman, Mark Dozier.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And the 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Kauser ranging back, and he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And up next for Chicago, Josh Smith. Grounder might be 2. To second now, but he's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Up next, the center fielder.
First and second, 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser settles underneath it, brings it in, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Castro. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, the right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The bat, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 7-4.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cubs 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Gray.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The center fielder, the man,
I told you. Stand around when it ain't going how it supposed to. Will I ever make it, man? It's something that I hope to. Girl, don't you get excited, cause you know me, I don't know you. Why is it when we public, you be begging me to hold you? Before we date, girl, I need validation from the whole crew. Love and my respect is really something that I'm owed to. I expect to get it every time when I approach you. Once you making paper, man, these women wanna fold you. I won't disagree, cause all my women know it's so true.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
We go to the top of the seventh. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. And base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Connor Wong, the next Cub to hit. Here's your 1. Out to short, dive, and he's got it to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Josh Smith, the next Cub to hit. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something.
Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cubs 4. We're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Jeff Golden. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
the bat, the shortstop, Willie.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Ground ball to first, could be two. Goes to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Christian Franklin. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. Around second now, going for three. And he's got an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Bryce Rayner, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Javier Assad.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 10-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That gets down for a hit. Connor Wong digs in now. Rhodes aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. And that's two. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Josh Smith. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. Lopez. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one. Thomas.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This a rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Turn away, we watch the color just. They don't do me hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me, plastic taking my coat from me. Locally, I be knowing me, overseas, I be ODB. One that turned the arch to gold. Poppy seed, me, tiny mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. All he can speak, no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Baby, that's why I break it up. Yeah, baby, that's why I. Except for all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm on Irving. Thirsty AM, she tripping. Can't leave this like you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, got me the whole tribe. The world with no mama, then find something like a down. Baby, do what I say. Like my name was Simon, y'all. Netflix, out. Soon as I leave, time me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Star fire rice like 3 in the trees. Don't hurt sugar, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling and rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, let me cold, make it hot, sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Don't you the Kool-Aid, the that's why I. That's why I.
So 2 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, the man Thomas. Swung on, belted. That one back. And this one's off the billboards. Home run. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. Tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 out, space is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back, up against the wall, and brings it in. So digging in, the man Thomas. He launched this solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Bryce Rayner, the next Cub to hit. The Cubs down to their final strike. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout. Thomas had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Listen, I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear eyes. Why you betray my trust? As real as the same when you taste your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up filled with all type of blood. So on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you.
can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around. When I hit hard. Permission to make. I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make her. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it. This is something that's a back. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me. It's a lucky day. Got a and the gangy. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend. I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide. I don't trip. I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide. I don't trip. I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala.